Hello everybody, I'm here with a new series. It's Battlefield 4, obviously pretty awesome. Background music by Johnny J. Homedog. Link in the description, check his channel out. This is my third time recording this stupid thing because the first one was bad. Second one, I don't know what the fuck happened. It's just gone. So, here we go. Obviously this post-commentary right now is a kill montage of just some like random clusterfuck maps. This is that island one that is like really cool, and then it just gets all stormy and it's like whatever. Anyway, let's get straight in. Oh yeah, later on it's gonna be Flood Zone Team Deathmatch gameplay, and that'll be fun. I'm really shitty at this game, so I did do a lot of editing to make it more enjoyable. So let's get right into it. People want to know what is going down, how good is Battlefield, should I buy it? So I'm going to tell you the good parts and the bad parts about it, and what I think. Good parts. The sound is fucking awesome. Like, you are in here and you are listening to shit, and you feel like you're in a war. Like, the guns, they echo in rooms, and like, outside, like, bap, 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 and everyone's got a different sound, and some are like, it's amazing. And, like, when you're running, and when you fall, the parachute noise, like, it's really good. It's really good. Way better than I expected it to be. That's, like, you know, that's the highlight for Freddy right there. Another good thing is the destruction of the levels. It's really, really great, especially on Flood Zone. Like, on the rooftops, there are these shacks, and you can sit in these shacks and kind of take cover, but if someone knows you're in there and they're like, I want him out, they'll just shoot your shack down, and it'll fly all over the place, and there's wood like shattering everywhere, and then you're ducking behind a washing machine and it starts steaming and foaming up, but it's like, and you're just like, fuck, and then you run. It's amazing. It is really good. I never thought that it would sound like those stereotypical ass commercials with the Chinese dude, and he's like, oh, the ATV in the elevator, and then it drove it out the window, but it's fucking awesome. And it's really, really cool. And what all this shit's, when you're running through a building and someone knows you're in it and they're shooting through the drywall and there's pieces of wall just flying at your face and you're running, you're like, oh fuck, and you parachute out a window, like, that feels like some campaign mode cutscene shit, not multiplayer with other people here. It is really, really nice. Those are definitely the highlights for me. The graphics, you know, maybe the water is a bit better, but other than that, I mean, they weren't really going to improve too much. I prefer the gun design, like I don't really know how to describe it, of Battlefield 3, just because, look how much of the stock you can see from my face. Like, I feel like I should be up closer to it a little bit. Even when I aim, it just feels weird. It feels like the guns are a bit tiny, but then again, that's like the only gun I have unlocked. Which is not good. The battle log for PC, that's how you get into multiplayer servers, that got pretty much completely redone. It's still, like, the layout's the same, but the user interface is a lot more understandable and readable, especially for me, because like I couldn't figure out shit in Battlefield 3, and now I know exactly what I'm doing. So that's really good. But what's bad is this knifing mechanic right here, where I'm trying to knife this dude, I'm just running in circles, and you can't hit him or nothing, and it's really shit. Like, you can counter knife attacks now, but you're not going to counter anything if, like, you can't do it. So that was a terrible mechanic. Glitches are bad. Later on, there's a ladder bug, and I'll explain that when I get to it. And also, like, an invisible wall thing that happens here. A lot of the bugs are actually in this map. Not others, surprisingly, but they still have to be there. On this map in particular, I was playing a game, and when you spawn, there's a ramp in front of you facing off the top of the building. So it looks to me like I should sprint off this ramp and just badass mode parachute down to the street. But apparently that ramp leads outside of the map, and I ran off of it, and it said 10 seconds to get back, and then immediately my game crashed. So that's a problem. Servers are crashing everywhere. I feel like that's not on their end, though. I feel like that's because there were so many people playing it. Yeah, so the bugs are just, I don't know, I don't feel like you should have released the game and then have a patch come out 8 hours later. It's really not professional to have, like, to have such hype and then to come into a game where I can't hit anyone with this knife, and here's the ladder bug. This isn't. I can see how this got passed actually, but the jumping off the roof and crashing thing, that should never have made it through playtesting. So I don't know. But let's move on now. I always tend to spend too much time dicking around in that. The idea of the series is not to review the game. Look at this. I'm having an out-of-body experience. The idea of this series is not to review the game, is to tell you guys what's going on with the channel, and then what is going on in real life, and then maybe if there's time at the end I'll tell you a story or something like that that I have from my childhood. But right now, let's get on to things about the channel, I guess, because that comes first. If you're new here, welcome. Leave a comment, say I'm new. I came in expecting to watch the Battlefield, and I ended up fapping to your amazing voice. That's nice to hear a lot of. It makes me happy. Just kidding, don't do that. I'm underage. That could end up badly for you. And me, I guess, if I condone it. There's that level of destruction. Look at that. Look at that shack just get annihilated. Seriously, don't masturbate to this. It's really weird. I got a text message. Get out of here. That's it. I don't know. Nothing's really going on with the channel. I'm doing a whole bunch of fucking series that you should watch. I actually made a recording schedule, and I have it up right here. Look at me on top of shit. On a normal week, every day will consist of Battlefield 4, either multiplayer or campaign, except for Wednesday, because Wednesday is when fucking nobody is on YouTube. And I'll upload my 2 least popular series, which are Assassin's Creed 3 and Batman. Particularly Assassin's Creed 3, which no one watches, and that may end up stopping if I don't get enough views for the amount of edit time that I'm putting in there. Next. There's other games. If you don't know what I'm playing, just look. It's not that hard. Others. Oh fuck. Story. No, that's not story time. Let's talk about some real life shit. Because I don't feel like telling that story. It's not a good story. We'll talk about what I'm learning in history class, right? I'm learning about Greece. Ancient Greece or something. I think it's Greece. We're learning about the Greek gods. And there's one Greek god. His name is Mars. And he is the god of war. I was thinking about it. Because I was bored. And I was like, if you come up on some dude named Mars, you probably really don't want to fight him. You know, like, I feel like I would name my god the most badass thing in the world. Just no one would fuck with me. Like, if they're like, oh, my god of war is Wiggles. No one's gonna be like, oh, what a badass. We probably should not fight them. But if you're like, mine's Mars, and he's just some like massive god, that'd be great. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. It was just in the textbook, and I was like, you know what? If I met someone named Mars, I'd probably just turn around and run away. Damn it, we gotta tell the story, don't we? I don't really want to tell the story. Let's talk about something else. I don't have anything going on in my personal life at all. I did sign up for Snowboard Club. Oh, that's what I'll tell. Because some of you probably new here. I go to cyber school, which people think is weird and thinks it may be antisocial or like disabled or something. The only place that I'm disabled is in being boring. I don't know. I'm not disabled in any way. I'm not like a fat, lazy fuck or anything like that. I'm a normal child, and I have a social life too. I'm not some like hermit. I don't know. People assume that, but it's weird because I'm in this school, right? So I know what I'm like, and for some reason I just assume that every other kid is just a stereotypical cyber school kid, mostly because they probably are, and I don't know, but that shit's fun. And if you want to message me, I'll probably reply right away because I'll be in school and have nothing to do. I'm just avoiding telling this story because it's too long for what I have left in the episode. I guess to make these episodes unique, something I'm doing at the end is Wiggles Instant Replay. Am I allowed to go out of class now, Mr. Dookadoo-Bahoobadoo? Wiggles Instant Replay, which is I take the best part of whatever was in this video and kind of edit it up, speed it up, slow it down. It's really cool. And this one is probably my proudest moment in any first-person shooter I've ever played. It makes me feel so good inside that I've done something like this. As I've said, I'm fucking dreadful at this game, Battlefield 3, Call of Duty, whatever you want to hand me. I will make you pity me so hard, it's not even funny. What am I doing? Alright, let's just live comm this one. Let's RP live comm. Coming in hot, bitches. Move out of my way. I'll pass you on the bridges. Can you go past me? I'm gonna shoot this guy. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I got one. I got one. I got one. Reloading. Coming in hot. Oh, I'm gonna get a kill probably. I'm sensing it. I'm sensing I might get one to end the day. Oh God! Oh fuck!
No, this is Patrick.